How's it going, everybody? This is Platt Reviews, and today is the first episode of our brand new series, So I Saw. And today's episode is on the Front Bottoms and their drive-in concert series. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching. I do reviews, reactions, topic videos, lo-fi edits, and more, so if you like what you hear, please consider subscribing and turning on post notifications. Also, be sure to give this video a like and comment below if there's another video that you'd like me to do. Also, I've been way more active on Facebook and Instagram lately, so if you want music recommendations or just to see what I'm up to, you can go ahead and follow me on both. It is at Travis Platt Reviews. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. The Front Bottoms have always been one of my favorite bands of all time, and I've seen them live once in 2018 at the Agora in Cleveland, Ohio. And they quickly became one of my favorite live bands of all time. I got to hear Rose and Anne live in full, and the majority of Going Gray, plus an entire second set of their hits. And this concert is extremely special to me, and I was excited to see them again. In 2020, I had tickets to see them on two occasions, first at the Hammerstein Ballroom in New York City, and the second at the Roxanne Theater in Pittsburgh, and both shows were canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic. I was also planning on seeing them co-headline with Jimmy Eat World, and that was also canceled. So my first response is that all hope is lost, and there is no chance that I will get to see one of my favorite bands. But alas, a new trend has begun that revitalized my hope. Drive-in concerts. This new trend has begun to allow bands to be able to tour and fans to be able to see their favorite artists while observing social distancing and keeping everyone safe. And attendees can view the concert from the safety of their own vehicle. Although we may be able to finally see our favorite bands after months of quarantine, this may lead to a different experience. But do I think it's worth it? Yes. For the cost of the show, the concert charges you by carload rather than in person. At Citizens Bank Park, it is general admission, but with tier lists. Gold for front center, red for front but off to the side, and blue for the back. Now, there were two downsides for the event and ticketing. First is gold seating was specific for Citizens Bank members. And second, if you only have two people, like in my scenario, for the blue seating, you're looking at around $75 per person, which personally I have paid more than that for a concert, so it's not necessarily a bad thing for me, but it may turn others away from the experience. Getting into my personal experiences with the show, my friend Joe and I traveled from Pittsburgh all the way to Philadelphia, which is about 4.5 hours, and the hype was real. I've waited over 2 years for this show, and Joe has been a fan for almost a decade and was seeing them for the very first time at this drive-in concert. We got up very early on Sunday and made the drive, and with doors at 6 p.m., we made a very good time, arriving around 3:30, being the first car in line for the blue section. But by being the first ones in line, we were also way far to the left of the venue, being unable to see the stage. But we were front and center for the screen, so it's better than nothing. The show started at around 7:30 with a very cool introduction video package, showing the band's drive from Woodcliff Lake, New Jersey to Philly. And it showed the band performing the sound check and preparing for the show. And then an announcer came onto the screen and announced each individual member, ending with Brian Sella, the vocalist. And the band started the set with Skeleton, an excellent opener. The band played a pretty special set, with many songs live for the first time ever, including Fairbanks, Alaska, Love at First Sight, Jerk, and Leaf Pile. But the song that surprised me the most was that they played the song More Than It Hurts You from the album My Grandma vs. Pneumonia for the first time since 2016. Throughout the set, Brian repeatedly stated how grateful he was to be playing this show and how he waited all summer for this moment. And it contributed to the special feeling of the show. The funniest moment was when it was time to play Twin Size Mattress. Brian messed up their most popular song twice. So technically, we did get to hear the intro 3 times. Throughout the entire concert, I got a really strong feeling of warmth and joy. And that is something I really love about this band. And the entire vibe of the concert was so positive, and it really made me feel like the world hasn't been ruined and that things are okay. Maybe if it was only for one night. And even though I don't love every song on In Sickness and In Flames, the new tracks were great additions to their live set. And I am so happy that the band got a chance to play the new songs they have waited so long to play. The Front Bottoms have continued to be one of my favorite live bands in a very special set. Thanks for watching.